Oh my freaking goodness, chat. I don't know what is happening right now. We get into my live streams. But that live stream should not have ended. It shouldn't have. Like, everything was fine. I did an internet connection test and everything before I went live on that one. Seriously, I don't know what it is with Tuesdays, but it's my worst day ever. Everybody hates Mondays. Brett, I hate Tuesdays. Every Tuesday that's come around throughout the entirety of this year, last year, other years, Tuesday has been one of the worst days for me. It's a constant haunting. I don't know what it is with me and Tuesdays, but we don't get along. We do not get along. The last few months, YouTube has been having issues. Am I all good though? I don't want to keep starting my bloody stream up and it just, you know, constantly crashing and that. I feel sorry for the people, man. That's one thing that really frustrates me. Is that it's just not me that's, you know, going through stress, but I'm sure the people that watch me are just like, can this guy's stream just stay up already? I don't honestly blame any of you if you just decided to tune out and not come back. I know that sounds horrid, but I don't blame you. Like, honestly, I'd be the same. I know that sounds horrid, like I said, but if I was in somebody's stream and it just kept crashing and they started back up, I would have just been like, nah. I'll come back whenever the issues get fixed. Is everything all good though now, chat, or not? If it's not, then it's not my internet. That's trying crap now. It's not my internet. Honestly, it's stressful. Upsetting as well.
Don't be fooled. This country's got its share of lowlifes. Maybe more than the city.
I'm doing the best I can to just limit everything right now. Can you all do me a favour real quick? Can you just type here if you can hear me? And if you're in the chat or whatever. For those who are lurking, apologies for calling you out. Oh my gosh, that was loud. Just real quick, can you just type here? So I know that you're, you know, it's all working and that. Because I just don't know why, but it's not just been this month, but it's been last month and a few other months. Like, YouTube have been having constant issues. Regarding to not only like gifted memberships, but regarding to Pete, hell's sake, man. Honestly, I feel sorry for you all. I honestly don't know how you watch me. I'm probably one of the worst streamers out there right now. 'Cause my live streams can't even hold up for even like 10 seconds. Or even 10 minutes alone. I just can't wait until Thursday. For those who know, they'll know. But I just can't wait for Thursday. And that's what I want to talk about, but with stream issues on the rise, it's just going to be stressful, chat. It's going to be stressful. If this live stream is like smooth sailing, then I'll just cut this part out like I did for my other stream. I know how to, like, you know, chop parts out or whatever. For those who are coming back, I do greatly appreciate. I do apologize for wasting your time. Whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening for you, I do deeply apologize for wasting your time. But my first live stream, I tested out 720p 60, which is something I've never done before. But the reason why I tested it out is because I'm planning on live streaming in 1080p. I'm planning on changing my live streams up for the good. However, there's a lot of like bumps in the road at the moment that keep rising up for my friend, as well as keep rising up for me. And if I can't have like stable connection from my room to downstairs, of course I will not be able to live streaming, you know, 1080p. I will not be able to do what I'm planning on doing, because I think it'll just take up too much internet. And obviously, you know, with my internet not being stable, it's just going to cause constant crashes, and I don't want to keep starting the stream back up, because I believe you only get like 3 notifications within like 24 hours, or maybe 72 hours, I'm not too sure. So I could just literally be blowing my notifications out the wall right now. So nobody will be able to get any notifications regarding to my streams on this channel until like Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. But the second stream that I did, everything seemed fine. I literally ended the first stream and just went over to my connection, did an internet connection test. It was like 80+%. Everything seemed fine. Straight up started my stream back up, and then smooth sailing, all of a sudden crashes. This is why I know it sounds horrid. I know I throw that word out there a lot. But I'm glad that I'm not a massive streamer. Like 20 to 30 to 40, 50 people coming by my streams, because I would honestly feel sick to my stomach that my streams just keep crashing and I'm just restarting them. And yeah, some people don't mind it, issues happen, it is what it is. And yeah, there is a lot of people out there that are like, nah, I can't watch this. I'm not gonna, you know, keep coming by these streams and they just, you know, keep crashing on me. But it's happened with a lot of streamers as well, and I just don't know if it's YouTube. Like, YouTube is just an absolute L at the moment. Like, I honestly don't blame people for leaving this platform, moving over to Twitch or Kick. You know, YouTube has just been an absolute L lately. The known issue given YouTube like plenty of times is not working. they've been a pain in the backside. Number two, live chat not loading up. So when I go into somebody's live stream, the live chat is just blank for me. I do see the word like live chat, but the chat box itself is just blank. I've refreshed, I've come out of YouTube, gone back into it, I've reset my whole internet, and the live chat does not pop up. So half the time I've just gone full screen on the stream and, you know, watched the stream and they've read out the chat and stuff. I've then backed out of the live chat, not live chat, I've backed out of the live stream, whatever, and the live chat is still blank for me. I've done the hide chat, shown chat, still nothing. People's live chat is frozen, and then unfrozen within like 5 minutes or something. People not being able to type. They always get a constant error. It happened in my live stream like a bit back, I can't remember which one it was, but somebody said, did I get timed out? And I said, no. Why, what happened? And they said, oh, because when I tried to type I kept getting an error. And I can now type again. I'm just like, nah, that's just YouTube having problems. I know this sounds bad, but if I could live stream on Kick, I would. The only thing that's stopping me is not got the app on PlayStation yet, as well as, you know, not got a decent setup or anything to live stream over there. But the thing is, I don't want you all to, you know, make an account to be over there with me, because I did that with you all over on Twitch. I said to you all that I'm planning on moving back to Twitch, and I had a few of you make accounts and stuff, and now those accounts have gone to waste. I do apologise for that, but what stopped me from going over to Twitch was a lot of, you know, issues rose up, or risen, whatever the word is. A lot of controversy and, you know, Twitch being Twitch basically. So I was just like, nah, I'm good. If I'm gonna grow a community, it's gonna be on YouTube. I'm just checking everything on my laptop, chat, checking the internet and everything, so give me a few moments please, and thank you. And then once I know from my end, from what I'm seeing, the live stream is good, then yeah, we'll, you know, crack on with this live stream. But it's such a pain in the rear end right now. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna just test this out. I'm going. Get some of voices in this chat as well. So you'll be having nightmares and Shannon. Hello.
Howdy! Hello! He's made it!
Well, my stream hasn't.
He's doing fine. It looks
I'm
fine.
sure my live stream fell
You look
downstairs this
lovely on
morning
that
as well.
horse. Put a bandage on it, be fine. put a plaster over the laptop. It'll be fine.
But yeah, real quick, chat.
Don't put any ice on it.
I'm gonna just say this because obviously I'm just gonna cut this part out because I'm just testing everything out and make sure it's gonna run, you know, smoothly in that. But this morning was just a horrible morning for me. I wasn't able to get much sleep last night. Well, I fell asleep around about like 12ish or something. I'll let the ladies know that I'm heading off and stuff, but it was just rough. I couldn't sleep. It was more or less like catnapping. This stream, he was playing Red Dead Redemption. Pretty cool to watch. And then around about maybe 2:30, fell asleep again, and then I woke up about 11ish. Around about 11:30, maybe 11:45. I went out of my bedroom, went to walk down the stairs, and I tripped over myself. So I fell down the stairs. Luckily, I didn't break any freaking bones in my body, but if you all know, I've had a bad knee over the last 7 years. No matter the exercise, no matter what I do to try and strengthen my knee, it's just destabilized constantly. And I'm fine, but parts of my body's still hurting. So yeah, horrible experience falling down the stairs. Luckily, as I said, no body parts broken.
And he's still breathing, which means we can still see him here. Yay, lucky us!
Yeah, I'll be texting you from the hospital. I'm in the hospital right now. Why? What have you done? I fell down the stairs. I broke my leg.
Great, which one?
Yeah, true.
Johnny, we'll go find him. He can't run! He can't run!
Well, I blame you. I blame you. No, guys.
Hey!
All these jokes about me not being able to walk, not being able to run because of my knee, has made you make me fall downstairs.
No. I'm pretty sure you had said, you know, that you didn't like having your joggies on.
We've been discussing that.
And you just found a way to remove them. Of course, you could have just done it in an easier way by saying, you know, they ran out the window. You chose to take them out on the stairs. But that's your way of choosing to get rid of them.
Well, I wearing different ones though, like more like tire ones, so they're not as baggy or anything. But those are lethal though, like.
So next time you're just gonna have to roll them.
Literally,
up, aren't you?
I don't know what you call them in the US, like joggies, sweatpants. I don't bloody know. But if you're wearing baggy sweatpants or joggies or whatever you call them, make sure you pull them right up like Simon Cowell. Because...
Like Simon Cowell!
Ow!
If you are literally walking up the stairs,
legs,
that may be fine, but if you're going to walk down the stairs, make sure you pull those up and make sure they're not dangling below your ankles or anything, because if you trip up, you're going to probably...
You want to know something? You finally realise what it's like for every woman who walks in a long skirt, all dress, and high heels going up and down the stairs. And you men are going, hurry up! Well, we're running this! We're going to stack it!
True.
You have no idea! what life and death is if we step on the bottom. Now you know what it's like, see?
Bro, you better pull those things over, because I tell you, it's life and death for those things.
That's why ladies hold their skirts up, and most men go, "Why are you holding your skirt?"
Reasons.
If you wear one, you'll find out yourself.
But yeah, I'm fine though, chat. Like I said, I've got
You know what?
a few
Just-
aches and pains
just get
now
on.
and then, like with my right elbow. From my neck, the right side of my neck, all the way down to my hand. It's just painful. My left side is alright. My right knee, can't hardly walk. But I think I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Did you hurt your toe?
Well, my whole body. I just... Bruh, if I could have recorded how I fell down the stairs, she would have just cringed or something. Because when I
Quick, you've
fell,
been
I
framed.
fell face
We're
first.
going 250 here, quick!
No,
You've been
when I fell
framed.
down the stairs, I've got a railing down the left side now. Before we didn't have that. But I'd had to get that, you know, put in himself.
Mm.
We had one that was just crap. It was
You
really
didn't-
crap. So he got rid of that, put a railing there.
You didn't think to hold on to it and swing like a monkey?
This is what I'm trying to explain to you in the chat. So my dad had to put a new one in, and it's just for the left side, not for the right though. But when I went to go down the stairs, I just tripped. So the first half, I missed gripping the railing, so I just fell head first. My body twisted and all this crap. So I managed to grab hold of it with my right hand, and that's what stopped me, obviously. But I was halfway down the stairs before I could manage to grip onto it. So by the time I freaking damaged half my body. And I was just sat there like, just destabilized. I was just like a broken down car. I just sat there like,
Oof.
what just happened? Like my eyes just blinked. And then I'm just there. You know, my life flashed before my eyes. I honestly was like, I was frozen in place. Like the last time I fell down the stairs was when I was on crutches.
Honestly, it sounds like
The worst part for me was going up and down the stairs when I was on crutches. I had to legit message my mom or my dad to be like, get your ass upstairs and help me down the stairs so then I can go to the bathroom. Because my ass will probably fall down the stairs. So my mom had to come up the stairs and be at the back of me to support me, and my dad had to be at the front. And whilst, you know, I'm going down the stairs with my crutches, if I fell forward or backwards, one of them can grab me. But sadly I didn't have any of them with me to, you know, well, budding.
at least you know they could catch you. Last time like that, my mum turned around and went, "Please, please be in front of me when you go, because I can't catch you and you'll probably kill me in the process." Thanks, Mum. Wasn't. Turns out it had eroded away. So as you put your foot on it, you kind of slipped, and because there was no step underneath it, my foot went under. No twisted. And I actually fell down the 3 stairs, and it's one of those. It's got a pole in the middle and 2 stairs, 3 stairs up next on either side of the pole. You know. And I had fallen down. My mum had seen me. Did her usual like that was gonna help me.
You're cutting out a little bit, just to let you know, because I'm, I don't know. I'm looking in, it's saying that YouTube's having issues. Like, I've done connections tests and everything on my end, and saying everything's all good. And it's just saying that it's just YouTube having issues. But I swear to you, like, being on YouTube half the time is like being in a toxic relationship. Nothing works out, you know. You just want to punch it, but if you do that, you
I
break
think
your laptop.
did what I did down the stairs.
But it was horrid though.
I literally, I rotate, I spinned, and my mum said I did a 360, grabbed
Yeah.
onto the pole, swung underneath it, came from the right hand side to the left hand side, and then sat on the bottom step.
That's what more or less I did. Like,
Just
bro, if
sat
mum,
there.
like I said, if I had it recorded, you would have cringed yourself because the way I fell down the stairs was just horrid.
Yeah. My mum freaked out. She said, "Did you hurt yourself?" And I went, "I've grazed my knees." I said, "I've grazed my hands. I haven't twisted my ankle, and the boots I bought that were less than 12 hours old are completely ruined." And Mum went, "Yes, and they were the last pair in the shop." For £58. That was
Fucking hell.
expensive, wasn't it? I hate you, Mum. I'm not going to cry. You're like, did you dent the floor as well in the process? Because there's a hole up there. That weren't me. You're not funny, Mum. I'm in pain right now and I want to
My
scream.
well, to
And
be
there's
honest,
two elderly
you talk
people
about,
over
like,
there looking at me like I've done
You talk
something.
about dodgy stairs, like we've got dodgy stairs as well. They're just
Oh,
they're whack.
oh, I've watched my mum fall downstairs. In fact, she's we laugh now because she laughed back on.
I don't know if the live stream is going to cut out, chat. Just give me
Okay.
the live stream might
'Cause,
buffer, might lag. I just don't want to do anything, you know, as of yet. I've just checked my internet, it's 78%. Don't know why every time I go on Red Dead, it just constant issues. If everything seems fine in just a few minutes, when this stream is done, I'll just probably go into YouTube Studio and just cut that part out, and then just do my intro, and then do whatever it is what we're doing. Let's see how it does.
Always better when
Oh,
they're
there's a
alive.
deal.
Makes it look
Hello, pretty.
dear.
No, don't move.
Just-
No, don't move.
You'll find that
You
figure to
move.
your liking.
Straight up
That's
just
your own
throw
fault
it.
now, isn't it?
I think
Yeah,
live
that's
streaming
why
like
you're gonna cry there now, because it's your own fault.
I
if you
think
do
live
that.
streaming 720p 60 has caused issues for me yet. I don't know. It shouldn't be, because I've always live streamed in 720p standard and it's been fine. I've had no issues. But now all of a sudden it's just crying out for help, like Shannon's account the other night.
Leave
Oh
me
my
out of
gosh, please, I can't. Please, can we not talk about that? I had a headache from that. I had nightmares that I had nothing.
Oh my gosh.
I had to recheck my account and go through everything. I was like, oh my gosh, I just can't go. with
You
this
had
pressure.
nothing for a moment.
I had to recheck that I had animal fat because she suddenly made me think, I might not have none.
But
No,
I
I've got maximum,
actually
I'm okay.
checked that before I went live. I went on this account, checked I had everything, because I'm kind of like the same. I've obviously got my other Reddit account that has like so much gold, money. I went on this account, I'm like, why do I have three? Wait, why do I have 3 gold? Why do I have 23 grand? Oh wait, never mind.
That is Rainbow said the same thing. What happened to it all?
Oh
On
no,
the
I'm
shopping
having.
spree?
Oh no, don't. I'm not able to run as much now. Look, I'm literally tapping it. No, don't tell me it's. Wait. Hold on. No, it's toggle to run, not hold. So why are you doing this game? Don't you dare do this to me. Oh, don't. Oh my gosh, please don't do this game. No, why is my character doing that? Why is my character doing the same thing my L3 was originally doing? Yeah, what
Have
the
you?
hell? No, it's doing the same thing my R3 was doing in the past. Yeah, she's not even full on sprinting anymore. I tap it, she's jogging. Tap it again, she's full sprinting,
Have you
and then she
tried
stops.
disconnecting the controller and resyncing it?
But I've
Like
done that.
resetting it or something?
Trust me, I've done everything.
Okay.
You throwing that out there? I've done everything.
Done it since you've had the new analog stick.
I'm in dire need of a new controller though, I'm not gonna lie. Because, yeah, it could either be my L3 or, you know, my R3 having issues, but it also could be my cable. Because the cable's a bit, to put it blunt, knackered, bent. So, that could be, you know, a bit of a twiddle.
Twiddle?
Twiddle.
Twiddle! Why is that word so funny? What's wrong with us? Twiddle! Grow up. This is not the time to have a twiddle moment. Ah ha 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 ha! I just saw Aidan was doing. I beat you to it. I beat you to it, mister. Na 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 na. Won't you buy me? There he is. The man of the hour. Ooh, I'm stuck.
Alrighty, I think everything is fine. I don't know. If this live stream cuts out, then
Oh, come on! I was loading!
I was gonna say that, but got proper yelled in my ear. Thanks, Narrows.
Because he shot me! And I couldn't move. Nah, where is he? Where is he?
I don't know.
Let me in. Let me in.
Is
Where
it
are
done?
you, Jimmy? I don't know, but he's gonna die.
I don't know what his name was.
Jimmy! I don't care, but he's dying. Get him. Get that blue dot. That blue dot.
I don't know.
That
If
blue
it
dot's
was
running.
that.
Did you let him escape?
Bruh, I'm not shooting anyone. I don't know who it was. I didn't even see the name.
It was him!
I don't know. I'm not. Bruh, I'm not paying attention. I've got a live stream to focus on.
Find him now. Where do you think he'll go? Where do you think they'll go?
Oh, I think I'm focusing on
I'm gonna go on
freaking
the
weirdos
door.
in this game, man.
Shoot me and run away.
Don't even know what his name was because my whole live stream's blurred.
Oh, Jimmy. Ah, Jimmy. That's you over there. No, that's
So
not
would they have quickly gone to a blue dot though? If they just shot us? That doesn't work like that. Come on, woman. Why? No, come on. Alright. Just unplugging my controller and plugged it back in, but I'm tapping my L3 and it's just not running properly anymore. It's got to do with like either this game or something, chat, because my L3 was working fine. Is it working now? You're good. Just changed the setting, but oh no. Tuesdays are just not my day, chat. They are not my day. Because if I can't run in this game, then I can't run slippery. I can't do nothing. I'm screwed. Like, she just stops, like she's out of stamina or something, when she's not. Look, she's acting like she's out of stamina. She's not, like, woman. What are you doing? Go away. I'm not in the mood for you. Go away. I'm trying to do something. Go away. Go away. Please, go away. Might be okay, chat, I don't know. Can't be 110% sure, but I think I'll just have to cope with it. This day has just been a horrible day for me. Through morning to the afternoon, it's just... I just want to forget about this day already. I just want to forget about it. Come on, woman, please. She's constantly acting like she's out of stamina when she's not. Toggle to run. You just tap it once, don't you? Oh, she's... I'm on the same shit, man. What the hell? Oh, nah, man. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. She's doing it now. How about full sprint? Nah, she's acting like she's out of breath. I'm getting the same thing that I was getting the other few days ago, chat. So, I'll let you all know that I took this controller apart and I switched my L3 and R3 around. So, now that I've just got a dodgy camera, my L3 was working fine, no issues at all. But now, it's starting to kick in again. Where my character is not fully sprinting and she's like I don't know, it's hard to explain. She sprints but then she just walks like that and then she has this like kind of glitched movement where she's walking like a snail's pace. It's horrid. There we go. That's what she's doing. Yep, she keeps doing it. This is the same thing that was happening, chat, before I switched my buttons around. Yeah, look, she's walking like that. Like even though I've got my my L3 pushed right forward, she's just acting like I'm just moving it like just a little bit. Oh, this is gonna be the death of me, man. This controller's full on knackered now. And I can't use my other controller because that's a horrid one. She's doing it there, but then she stops. Why? It sometimes works when I've got like a full tonic on the stamina. No, she just keeps acting like she's out of breath when she's not. Do I have to go back to the hold to run BS? Um, if I go standard, will it change my button layout? No, she's doing it with my X. That sounded dodgy. Yeah, she's doing it with the X button now. Is it... do I have a bug or something with my character? Because I feel like I'm having like a... I don't know if you've... I'm sure you have, chat, but there's a stable bug in the game where no matter how many times you feed your horse, you brush it, it always remains dirty as well as injured. That bug has been in the game since I believe 2020, maybe 2021 of September, sometime around about there, where a few like stable slots were having glitched horses. Like slot 4, your horse was injured, constantly tired, constantly dirty. Even if you tried to like trot with it, it wouldn't trot, it would just walk, or sometimes it would just be stiff and kind of like glitch into just like a slow mode walk pace. That's what's happening to my character right now. Like I'm full on like spinning with her, but she's walking. It's just not making sense. What do you have your run on, Night Rose? Is it hold to run or toggle to run?
I think mine's toggle.
So toggle is just basically you tap in, that's it.
Yeah, toggle to run.
So you just tap it and that's it.
Yeah. I push my R1 twice for a sprint, and just once for a general one.
Oh, yours is different, isn't it? You don't use L3.
No. Because it used to be, the default was X. I changed mine so that my default for running is now R1, because it makes it easier for me to turn my camera when I'm spinning. And toggle is obviously easier, because then I can just toggle her.
Right, tap it. She's jogging. Tap it again. She's sprinting. Then she stops. Then she's walking like that. Then she walks normal.
I wonder if it's the control, like something in the actual controls got messed up. Not the analog stick, but something's
what she
not...
does, she like... I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like snail's pace. It's like...
It's like she just cuts out, like you're just not tapping the button anymore. That's what's happening.
Look,
it's almost like the controller's not registering to the control for her. It's like when I tap...
I'm so glad you're able to see this live chat, because this is what kept happening for me. When I was trying to run slippery, my character was just running, but then she's like walking. You need to like, look, there. You see that stiff movement? That's exactly what was happening. And that's when I noticed to myself, okay, it might just be a bug in the game with the character. And I pretty got it aimed because it's like this game, it's slowly but surely like breaking every like minute of the day. Each month that passes by, there is always something that just breaks within the game, and Rockstar's not going to even bother to do anything about it, because I know for a fact they've straight up abandoned this game to focus on different projects. And I can guarantee that as soon as GTA 6 is completed, it's out. Yes, they'll still of course focus on it, but they'll have a team to focus on Bully 2. I think Bully 2 will be next after GTA 6. and I'll be fully focused on GTA 6 as well as Bully 2, and Red Dead will just forever be forgotten about. Maybe there'll be a few people on the team to, you know, keep Red Dead alive,
Might
quote
pass it
unquote.
to some other company.
I pray to God that another company buys them out or buys Red Dead. I've always prayed for the day that a company with bags says, you know what, we're going to take the Red Dead franchise off you, we can do better than what you've done in the past 13, 14, 18 plus years with it. And they make this game the game that players have dreamt of having, you know? Like when I was playing Red Dead Redemption on my PS3, it was so boring. Like, the story mode, I didn't genuinely enjoy the story mode. Undead Nightmare story, yeah, it's more fun. I'm into zombies and stuff like that, so I find that kind of fun. But the multiplayer was phenomenal. But the mechanics on it was just hot. It was just horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Like the aiming and the shooting and the running, the horse mechanics and all that stuff. It was just awful. Being so used to like the Red Dead stuff, and then going back to Red Dead 1, so weird. My character's running there. Tap it again. She's just cutting out. Like she's out of stamina when she's not. Tap it again.
I almost
for the
feel
full
like there's
sprint.
something in the control that's not connecting or joining.
I've
Well, it says
literally,
the analog
I say, I
stick.
took this whole controller apart. I've literally done the best I can with it, but she's just not wanting to run.
It might be more than just like taking up. It might be like a hot wire or something, you know. Like a wire's not connecting or a
I've looked at
panel
everything.
is
I've looked
not-
at everything. As I keep
Might
saying,
need paneling.
recircuiting. You mean?
New circuit board.
All right, full sprinting.
She's doing it now.
She's doing it now. It's weird.
Yeah, I do. I wonder if. How old is the controller?
My damn feet ache like
Not
a
even that
bad
old.
tooth.
Like 2 years.
Most controllers go within 2,
No.
3.
Not this one.
Mm,
Built different.
yeah, but
It's not by PlayStation. PlayStation make their controllers tacky and
I know. But
horrendous.
it's just a thought.
No, it's just,
Because look, when we share play, she works for me fine.
oh my gosh.
Something's not linking.
I know. The next game to test out is Fortnite, because when I'm using my glider, and if it's like glitching back and forth, it's basically shaking. So it's like my character's like in a proper like shaky mood or something, where she's like gliding, the glider's like jittering back and forth. That's when I'll know that it is the controller. Yeah, I'm in. Run, you silly woman. Right, she's not even running anymore. My god. Oh, this is pain, chat. This is pain. What is your L3 on a horse, by the way?
My sprint on the horse. Or my L3. My L3 is to pet my horse.
Chat, can someone please help me out? What is L3 for you? For your horse? For those who don't have like different button mechanics like Narrows does.
Don't. The L3 has always been pet the horse.
Yeah, that's what mine is too.
The only buttons that I swapped over was my X and my R1. All the others are the standard default ones that the game came with. L3 is to brush your horse, X is to sprint, R1's to take cover.
That is fine. Right, Spready, my character looks tiny. She's like 4'11" or something. Settings. I'll probably have to try and get used to the X button chat as my run, sadly. But even with the X button, it's just not cooperating. I keep thinking it's L3 now. My brain ain't gonna work today, chat. There is something within my... I don't know what it is. I just don't. I don't want to be, you know, doing toggle to run. I don't want to hear that constant clicking with my X button. That's why I switched it. I think. That's probably why I've switched it, because of that constant clicking. Like that, I don't know if you can hear it.
No, I can't hear it. Okay.
My character's just straight up destabilizing all the time. She's just not functioning. See what that... Whoa. Well, thank you NPC. This is basically the perfect example of what's happening with my run. So, you know how the horse is like glitching backwards like that? This horse, honestly, this is taking a mick out of me now, but basically this horse is what's happening to my character's legs. Every time I'm running, my character's legs are doing exactly that. It's like I feel like Rockstar's messing with me.
It's doing that on my screen as well.
You've got someone to disconnect you. I've got someone to fuck with my legs. Got Gary or something on the button.
Gary?
It's literally. Oh, I actually feel sorry for this NPC. He literally cannot go forward. How
If only
stressful.
that NPC shoots me, man, I'm gonna show this clapping one. Oh,
I feel
dear.
sorry for this NPC. Can we not do something for him? I
Bruh,
feel sorry that he's stuck in
we're all living
place.
in the Matrix right now.
He's just gonna be like, I can't get home.
Tuesday, as I've been saying many times, Tuesdays have always been the worst day for me. I don't know what it is, but Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday have all been fine. But whenever Tuesday comes around, there is always something bad, negative, that just wants to backhand me in the face. Whether it's Red Dead, whether it's Fortnite, whether it's IRL, there is just always something that wants to just slap me in the face. Every Tuesday that comes around. But that horse, basically what was happening to it, is a perfect example of what happens to my character's legs. I'm trying to explain it and this NPC's having a full-on Matrix moment. It's basically
Hey,
what
you
it
know
is.
he could help you.
It's 100% what's happening to my character's legs. So when I'm trying to run, my character's legs are twitching. And when she walks, there is that like stiff movement, but then she like jitters. Then she walks casually. And that's the same thing what happens on Fortnite when I'm gliding. When I jump from the bar bus and go to land, you pull out your glider. That horse, think of it as the glider. It just jitters back and forth. And I thought it was my eyes playing tricks on me. me needing glasses or something. I'm like, nah. So then I thought it was just Fortnite servers. Everything seemed fine. And then time went on, I saw no improvement past the control on Tonight Rose, and everything was fine for her. I'm like, right, it's my controller then. Took it all apart. I looked to a video of how to do it. Took it all apart. Switched the L3 and R3 around. Everything seems to be fine working, you know, like a dream. The R3 does have, you know, a bit of a glitch moment, obviously, because that was my L3 originally. So I do have a bit of a stick drift now and then with my camera. But now with my L3, which is weird because it shouldn't be doing this. Because my L3 is originally my R3, and everything's perfect for that one. But now there is just something either within the controller or it's within the game itself. I'm like cursed or something, but I cannot run whatsoever.
Ooh.
And this is something I'm getting like really peed off with, because playing this game is kind of useless when you don't have a horse for number one, and number two when you can't run. Oh, this is stressful.
There's lightning.
This
I'll be
is
back.
stressful. This is stressful.
Where's the portal cabin? Oh. Is there not a door to this thing? I swear there's a door. I'm hiding in here.
Like if I'm having L3 issues, like my run, I basically can't do slippery. Yeah, you see? My character's acting like she's out of stamina. All the time she's acting like she's out of stamina. When she's not. Don't know what's going on, chat. Oh my god, Tuesdays are just...
Bless you.
Does it happen on your horse as well?
Sometimes on my horse doesn't respond to patting. She has a bit of a delay.
Oh yeah, because the button's different, isn't it?
Right.
Oh, they're
Stop it
back.
once. No. Look, she's walking like that, Chad. Did you see that? That's basically what's happening right now. My character's like... Oh no.
Welcome back, Dad.
Tap it. She's running. Tap it again. She stops. Then she's having that moment. Then she's gonna walk normal. There we go. Running. So, my jogging is fine now and then. But when I go full sprint, any moment it's going to give in. If I can make it to this bridge. Yep, there we go. My character's constantly acting like she's out of breath. Tap it. Nope. Tap it again. Nope. Something's seriously wrong with either this controller or it's Red Dead for me. And it sucks because I've been so adapted to this controller now, it's so difficult for me to go back to a normal controller. Because I've not been using the L1 and R1 buttons to aim and shoot. I've been using something called the M1 and M2 buttons. This controller's like a scuff, where you can button map your controller to, you know, have different button layouts and stuff like that. For me, I just go into button configuration. Don't know, if I've got anything
There's
thin.
a card. Man. Man. Ish. Nope.
Hopefully no dust or anything's got into the controller. I doubt it.
Shouldn't have.
I don't know why my life is so...
Oh dear.
It's gonna really suck.
It's not boring.
Might need to set my controller apart again and seriously have a look into it.
Oh joy.
Yay.
Hey, we should time you this time. We'll see how fast you do it. You might surprise yourself.
Maybe this time Shannon can witness the carnage.
Oh gosh. Save yourself, Shannon.
'Cause I feel like there's something within the L3 that's just not circuiting properly. Doing it now. A little
Yeah,
bit.
oh gosh.
But she's like a
yeah,
freaking
something's
Barbie
not.
doll or something. Like the way she's moving, she's like a freaking Barbie doll.
Yeah, something's not marrying up.
No. It's working now after I've freaking twiddled it with a screwdriver.
Twiddled it. Twiddle! Oh, is that gonna... please don't tell us it's gonna be our new name now. Twiddle! I like to
Twiddle
twiddle.
dum, twiddle dee, twiddle dum dum.
Twiddle! I like
Bruh,
to
after I've
twiddle.
literally twiddled it with a screwdriver, what the hell?
Okay, so what we've learned is next time it doesn't work, we threaten it with the screwdriver and it'll go, I surrender!
Yep.
Is that you? That ain't you.
Don't poke me with that thing again!
Alright, now it wants
Oh my gosh, you're gonna kill her.
no. No, it's
Hello.
like...
How did you run all the way up to that person and not die?
I don't know, man. Come on! Move, NBC. Absolute donut.
Donut.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am testing out my L3 button. I'm having problems with it, sadly. And if I cannot run in this game, then it's going to suck heavily because playing this game is like playing without a horse. As you can see, look, I'm slow walking right there. Look, something is not computing within the L3. There's something within the joystick of the circuit board or something. But why is my character walking like that? Do you see that? Why is what the hell? Are you seeing that? And my character's like...
She's just like, don't make me walk this again. I've already been this way.
Look, stopping, walking, sprint, stop. She's having that moment. Why is she walking like a man? Look, she's walking like a man. What's she doing?
Perhaps the inner Jericho is coming out.
Nah, mate. If this woman turns into Jericho, that'd be freaking scary. Like she just explodes and then there's Jericho.
Jericho! He's trying to
Why
reach
does
me from
Jericho
the other
not
side.
have crippling depression in his legs? Like, why is it Ava? Jericho's the old one.
Jericho doesn't. No, he's not old.
He's 41.
That's not old. He's in his prime. Don't you pick on him. The
I mean,
handsome,
well,
fine
I can say
man.
old
Don't you
because
pick on
it's the olden days.
I made him. It's the
It's
olden
ancient.
days. Ancient. No. Man, that guy can
What,
fight.
bruh? I think he was like, you know what? I'm a legit. I'm straight up assuming this right now. This character's Shannon in an alternate universe. She's got crackly knees.
Crackly knees.
Oh, that's charming.
I'm legit naming this character Shannon.
To be honest, when you said about not having a horse in this game, I did go for 2 months in this game without a horse because it just wouldn't work. Even when I like logged out or left the game for a day and came back,
running chat.
I spent 2 months stealing NPC
I'm
horses
losing my
to get
shit
around.
every second of the day, man. There is seriously something within the L3 that's just not working properly, so I'll probably have to take this controller apart, figure out what's going on with it, why it's not doing what I want it to do.
We'll just have to give you piggyback vibes.
Is anyone does anybody else experience this? Or is it just me? Let me know in the chat if you experience this.
I do it mostly on my horse. Like, I'll be spamming the R1 and my horse just won't sprint or gallop. It's stuck in like a canter.
Nah, she's just...
Like, what yours is doing, it's almost like the horse is full galloping, and then when the horse cuts out and just canters,
yeah, that's
constantly spamming it.
That's another
like
horse bug that was happening.
Yeah, well, I get that one. I had that yesterday. I had it the day before. I get that one a lot.
I'm trying to explain the best I can, chat. So, how you were seeing that NPC glitching the way he was glitching, that's basically my character. She walks forward, or runs forward, whatever, then she glitches back. It's like she's having internet lag. It's just odd. It's just odd.
It's busy and tumbleweed today, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very unusual.
Everybody's down here. Like 8 people.
Oh gosh, it's gonna suck, but let's just try with my X button.
Oh, I'm stuck now.
No, my character doesn't even run on my X button. I'm cursed, chat. I'm legit cursed. My character's just not having any of it today. She's like, nope, I'm not doing that.
It's like it's too hot. Too hot today.
Oh, keep pressing L2, man. I think I'll have to just hold it. Why is this day just being a pain in the ass for me? There's something wrong with my controller, chat. Oh my god. I was just hoping to live stream and just, you know, have a chill day and that, but the first stream was okay, you know, it was down to me because I put the stream in 720p 60, which is something I've never done before. It was okay, it lasted however long it lasted. And then I put my stream quality back to 720p standard. Did an internet connection test, everything was fine. Went live. Then after like however long, it cut out. And now I can't even sprint. I cannot even sprint. I would use my other controller, but the audio is horrendous on it. It's echoey, it's loud, you can hear my PlayStation sound like an aeroplane in the background. The audio from Nairos as well as Shannon and anyone else cuts out now and again. What I've tried to do is, with my other controller, to take off the L3 and R3 and use them for this controller that I'm on right now. But one of the screws have been kind of damaged at the back, and I don't know why companies like when they screw something in, they have to keep twisting the bloody screw in like it's already in. Stop it. They did it with this controller. When I was trying to get the screws out, they were like so twisted in. It's horrible. Which made obviously the buttons and all that stuff like really stiff.
Better have a fine reason for carrying that thing.
It's horrendous. Yeah, my character's for the sake. Oh, I wish I didn't have a life, man. I'm just sick of this shit. I think my life is just going to hell. Nothing works whatsoever. I think just keeps fucking up in my life, man. Just pisses me off that nothing just ever goes right at all. Like, she does it for a little bit, then she just stops. Like, even though my control is literally like full press forward. Like, even if I let go, she stops, which is understandable. But toggle it to then have her do that makes no sense. Like, she should just keep running. She's acting like she's out of stamina when she's not. Now she's jaywalking like that. Like, I hope you can see it, chat. Like, look, I've literally got my controller pushed forward, but then my character's like stiff body movement. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do this controller apart again, see what's wrong with it, try and fix it. If it doesn't work, I will then have to spend probably 100 to 200 quid on a freaking controller that I am used to, adapted to and that stuff, because this is, don't get me wrong, this is genuinely a good controller. For those who have like been on the competitive side of gaming and stuff, as well as got big hands. Because it's quite a bulky controller. If you've got like small tidgy hands, then
like Shannon,
your small hands, fingers, whatever, will not be able to like twiddle around with the buttons and be quick on the buttons and stuff.
yeah, Shannon wouldn't manage it.
Bro, why is every NPC
got little
just
lady
having like
hands.
What is it? What is the NPCs doing, man?
They're all playing up. There's like, do you all think it could be this lobby?
Nah. I
think
swear to
it's
God,
this
if it's this
lobby.
lobby, I'ma just drop kick it in the face.
It might be the lobby, because this is weird.
This whole lobby is really, really broken right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing weird things.
It's literally,
I mean,
honestly,
this bag is floating in the air.
the freaking devil is taunting me, man.
The world is crumbling.
It is.
This one's going through the floorboards.
Oh.
This body's dead, but its head's in the ground. How did you...
Oh my
Okay.
God, it's so
Trying to be an
stressful today,
ostrich?
chat. I'm sorry for my language and that. I don't usually be the way I am on this channel, but look, I'm gonna just keep it
Everyone
real
has
with
a
you
bad
all.
day.
I'm sick of the bullshit all the time with this game. Like, I stopped playing this game because I couldn't even go on it for a few seconds without getting griefed. And yeah, you can say to me all the time, you know, go into MTU lobbies or private lobbies and stuff. As much as they're cool and all, I just miss seeing other players. I kind of like doze off. And seeing other players, it keeps me awake, it keeps me alerted. I only go into like MTU lobbies or private to find legendary animals, sedate them, take pictures, kill them, skin them. Yeah, my naturalist stuff. But after a while, I just can't. I start like dozing off, getting bored, and that. So.
Yeah, that's what happened to me when I went into the MTU lobby the one day. I was kind of like, like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only go into
when
like
I'm
except
in a
for
private
legendary
lobby.
animals and stuff, and private lobbies for you, Sean, and myself and Nightros to do what we need to do in that. But
Yeah.
I went into my
Yeah.
wardrobe and I just fell asleep.
They're fine if you're actually in there as a group still playing together. I
No,
mean,
my character's
I've
still not
gone
running.
into private lobbies
I'm literally spamming my LC,
and,
and it's not doing it, chat.
you know, everyone's
Look.
doing their own thing in a private lobby.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does it now, but she'll stop eventually. There we go.
You know,
Hold
and
it.
nobody's talking to one another or socialising, or everyone's running their own bounties, their own missions. People are selling their own traders without each other.
True.
You
There we
know,
go,
it was
stops again,
so
chat.
disconnected.
And she stops again. I just wish that I had a camera to prove this. I know it sounds bad, but you just have to take my word for it. I've shown
seen it.
Nairos on camera of what I'm doing, and she's like, "Yeah, I do that." But I'm literally just tapping my button, which is toggling. And when I'm running, I'm keeping my L3 pushed forward, because if you let go of it, your character will then obviously stop. But I just don't know what's going on. Why my character's acting like freaking... Oh my god. Today's just been a fucking awful day, man. Yeah. I'll have to take this controller apart and see what's going on with it, chat. See if I can, like, you know, figure out what the hell's going on. Why it's acting the way it's acting. Yeah.
Get my bandanas
I'll
out
have
and
to try and figure it out, chat. It sucks, but yeah. What I'll probably do is switch my controller, and I need you all to let me know how it sounds. Please and thank you. Just give me a second. How do I sound?
Sounds fine.
Sound great.
How do I sound on my stream?
Wait a minute, I'll go and do that now.
So my LC is working fine on this controller. I know for a fact it is my controller, but with this controller I don't like it because I keep tapping the top of my controller, which is my light bar. My M1 and M2 buttons. So now I have to try and get used to tapping the L1 and R1, which is my aim and shoot, because I have my button configurations flipped. So instead of using L2 and R2 to aim and shoot, I'm using L1 and R1. But this controller is like really small, and it feels, well, it ain't. It's just my hands, big hands. So this controller honestly feels tiny. I'm holding a PS1 controller or something.
You sound fine on your stream. You fell.
The reason why I don't
loud and
like
clear.
the reason why I don't like it is because when I'm talking, you still hear me talking, but I'm quiet. I'm done with what I've said. So, as you just heard there, you've still been hearing me talk, but I'm quiet. So it kind of like doubles. So when I'm talking, it's like eating my words, but 2 seconds after. Does that make sense? So if I say hello, I've already said it, but on your end, it's like a 2-3 second delay. So if I say hello, you can hear hello. So it's like hello and then hello. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
There's a delay between you and us through the
Yes.
headset.
Yes. I can hear you loud and clear, right? But if I say hello, Shannon, there's 2 seconds of me saying that, even though I'm already done. And then Shannon's like, hey, Aidan. But she's replying 2 or 3 seconds after. So I feel like I'm being ignored, or I'm not being like clear on what I'm saying, or my audio's messing up. So if I say hello, Shannon, she's like, hey, Aidan. But then she's not. It's not an instant response. It's 2 or 3 seconds after.
Yeah.
This controller's fine, obviously. Like it's very clicky. You can hear, but I'm just gritting my teeth on it, you know.
Is the spoon working for you on it?
Yes, it is. So it's to do with my controller. So basically, for those who haven't took their controllers apart, who haven't watched videos of, you know, professionals taking their controllers apart,
Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while.
I'm going to try and explain it the best I can, even though my voice is like 2 or 3 seconds delayed. Let's just cut off the audio. So, if you've never took your controller apart, you've never watched videos of it or anything, underneath the controller, there is of course wires, and you also have a circuit board. It's the same as a bit like a PlayStation, a laptop, computer, whatever. You have a board, and on that board you've got your joysticks, your L3 and your R3. And on the board as well you've got this wiring. Now, depending on what controller you have, the wiring, the little label, it all depends. That kind of slides underneath the circuit board to obviously, you know, connect the controller, the battery, to obviously function the controller. And without that, obviously your controller doesn't work. With the Razer controller that I have, when I took it off, there were so many screws. But when I eventually got to the board, the L3, the buttons itself, were jammed in. They weren't just clicked on and that's it. They were clicked on but then jammed further in. So it made the L3 and the R3 stiff and no patience. It was just horrible movement, just pure stiffness. And that was the same with every like button on the controller itself. The X button, circle, triangle, square, left on the D-pad, up, right, down. The L1, L2, R1, R2, and you've also got your M2, which is like your top buttons that you can use for aiming and shooting or whatever you want. At the back of the controller you've got your M3 and M4, which is the back buttons for you to do whatever you want with them. Then at the bottom you've got 4 buttons. One of them is for volume control, the other's for the mute. Then you've got like a circular button, forgot what that one is for. And then you've got a line and a dot. Once again, forgot what that one is for. But one of them is to button map your controller. So whatever button it is, you just hold it down, hold your X down. Let's say that's for jump, but you want your jump to be square. You just hold your button down at the bottom, hold your X, and then tap the square, then ta-da, done. And then obviously at the bottom you've got your input for your headset. On the circuit board though, the buttons were just an absolute pain. I had to literally take everything apart and put it back in. And once I put the controller back together, I didn't put the screws on as tight. As soon as they were in, the controller was put back together properly. That was it. I didn't bother to do any further, you know. But I do think there is something severely wrong with the L3, because if I can't run on that controller, I also keep getting pop-ups about my controller audio not being in properly. I say it keeps telling me that my microphone is not connected. That's the pop-up that you saw on the stream, the black board. Keeps telling me that there's no microphone connected or anything like that, but I know there is, because obviously I can still be heard in that.
I just had a massive bug just now.
The L3 works on it, but it's very clicky. PS4, PS5, the controller? Oh, what do you mean? I'll switch back to the other controller though. I'll use this one off stream. Just give me a second, chat. The nicest thing though about that controller, the one that I've got to one side just now, the one that I was just using a few seconds ago, it turns off automatically after I'm done using it.
Nice.
The controller, I'll post a link in the chat if you want to have a look at the controller that I'm using. You also can look it up on YouTube if you want to. It's an amazing controller, don't get me wrong. I love it to pieces, but I think it's just wear and tear, I think.
Oh my... Okay, hold on. Let me change this. Let me go back to normal. I've got a bug.
How so?
Like, got wide aim and I'm in free aim. And I'm
Ew.
not got eagle eye. I cannot lock onto nothing. I can't lock onto anything. I'm in wide. I don't do free aim. Nothing's locking on. I had that with a player the other day, but I thought it was just me being like really stupid, but I could not shoot any NPC just now. And I can't even lock onto you. Lock onto you. Lock.
Can I do it with you? Yeah, I can.
Gonna cry. Okay, so Aidan can't run and I can't like free aim. Aidan, let's swap over, please. I'd rather like not be able to run.
Alright, there we go.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna.
Let me just see if it goes to the actual website. Yep. So the link in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, is the controller that I'm using right now. From myself, after using it for a good, I would say nearly 3 years. I've had this controller since 2020. It's been kept in the box untouched until my PS4 controller decided to break on me. What happened with that controller? The battery, the metal piece in the battery, snapped. So yeah, I could have, soldered it on, fixed it, whatever, but I've been keeping an eye on this controller for a while, waiting for it to go on sale and stuff. Eventually it went on for sale, got it for a decent price. Instead of 100, 200 quid, I got it for, well, in my currency, £20, which might be like $23 for you in the US. Could be wrong. But I decided to give it a try. Yeah, there was a lot of fiddling to do with it, because there was like back buttons. You can take off, by the way. You just have to, find the correct screwdriver, whatever, for the screws. You can take the back buttons off, which I put in a container, but the buttons are still there. You can still press them, but you don't have the solid metal bit to the back, if that makes sense. If you look at the controller on the website, you'll understand. But yeah, I took off the metal bit to the back. I do have the back buttons though, which are for my crouch. And then what's this one for? I hope that's not for shooting. What's this one? Alright, that one's for taking cover. Okay. And then at the top of the controller, you've got these extra buttons, which I've got for my aiming and shooting. And then for your L3 and your R3, yeah, it is what you're usually having on a normal controller for your run, for your camera, left on the D-pad, But this honestly is a great controller. Don't get me wrong. It's an amazing controller, but I think it's just like wear and tear. And usually with controllers, it's not really recommended to take them apart. Obviously, if there's no issues with them or anything, but the one issue that I kept having with this controller is that the buttons were really stiff. They were horrible to work out, getting into what button I wanted to aim, what button I wanted to shoot. Adapt my gameplay to the controller, if that makes sense. But yeah, there was quite a few issues with it, so I took it apart. And when I put it back together, I didn't put the screws in as tight. As soon as they went in, they went in. I didn't twist them 3 or 4 or 5 extra times, because that to me is unnecessary. The controller's put together, it's fine as it is. Which then made the buttons more loose. Gave it more, freedom to move about, which feels really nice. But I've just had this constant issue with the L3, and it is known on controllers that the L3 is the one that messes up the most, because it is the most used button on a controller. So that's why a lot of people experience stick drift and hardly no character movement games. And for those but for those who are on a controller, the L3 is the most used, and that's why the L3 for me right now is just not working. I'm literally toggling it to sprint, then she stops. It's like she's out of stamina and she needs constant stamina tonics. I'm literally tapping it, she's not even doing anything. Yeah, she's not even spinning anymore. How I figured this out, chat, was through Slippery Bastard. It's a card that you can use in Reddit Online, which is a cool card. A lot of, people use it. But yeah, I thought it was a bug in the game at first. I thought, you know, my character was just having a bug. You know, Rockstar's abandoned this game, left it for dead. They never cared about it in the first place. They just wanted to bring it out, to make us shut up, basically. That's how I feel. I could be wrong. I'm more than happy to be wrong. But I feel like this game was just a rush game. It came out, got its updates, but the plans for it were to just leave it for dead. To bring out the updates, to make us happy, to shut us up, basically. But now that's, you know, just been straight up abandoned, so that Rockstar obviously can focus on the next entry to GTA. And then after GTA, I'm 100% believing that they're going to be focused on Bully 2. So maybe the team that originally works on Red Dead now works for, you know, works onto the GTA project. And then as soon as they're done with the GTA project, maybe they'll come back to Red Dead, fix up a few bugs, glitches, this and the other. Maybe give us a few extra Telegram missions, because that's what they love shoving down our throats, you know. And then, yeah, they'll just focus on the next project in the gaming industry for Rockstar Games, which are whatever, you know. Could be Bully 2, could be a different game. So, oh, 100%. I've said this before, though. It would be nice, you know, like a headset, but you have like wires connected to your head, and then obviously you have the wire to plug into the controller, and with your mind you can control the game without touching your controller or anything. You know, your mind tells you to character to run, they run. Aim and shoot, they aim and shoot. Yes, there'll be a lot of, you know, pain in the backside moments, but it'd be fun. It'd be kind of funny. It's like VR, but different, you know. But I think I'm going to take this controller apart, see what's going on with it, see if I can fix it. If I can't, then sadly for a while I'll have to use this other one, which I completely do not like, because, you know, my audio is delayed on it. So if somebody asks me a question in the chat and I answer it and I'm done with my answer, as weird as it sounds, you'll still be able to hear me talk even though I'm not IRL, you know. If any of that makes sense. But I'm probably going to end the stream here. Just not had a good day today. It's been absolutely horrendous. You know, I thought to live stream for a little bit to take my mind off things, because, you know, I've not had a great morning. As I said, I fell down the stairs, and it was just horrible how I fell down it. My whole body's not great, you know. It's in pain, and my controller's giving me a pain in the backside, you know. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. This controller's great though, don't get me wrong. It's a great controller, but if it's only going to last maybe like 2 or 3 years, whatever, then is it really worth the money? Because usually these controllers are freaking pricey, you know. 100 to 200 quid, even 300. It's crazy. If I do plan on getting another controller, I'll probably get the Ultimate, which is a little bit different to the one that I've got right now. Looks a bit smaller, but we'll see. How much is this one, by the way, though? Like, how much is this one? Where's the pricing on this? Yeah, this controller's not even in stock. Dang. What about the Ultimate version? That's not even in stock. Gosh dang. People buying these controllers left, right and center willy-nilly. But Amazon. Gosh dang, there's one for frickin'... Damn. For £95. Don't get me wrong, Razer products are pretty cool, but they can be very faulty. I had a headset, kind of got scammed out of a headset. Da, da, da. Yeah, if this controller drops in price or something, I'll probably get it again. It's a really good controller. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, 7X. I agree with you. Also, hello to you. Thank you for coming by the stream, I appreciate it. The headset that I've got from Razer, it was my first Razer product because I've been using Turtle Beach headsets since as long as I can remember, to be honest with you. It's literally the only headset brand that I ever used. But I kept having like faulty issues with it, such as the headset being glitchy, like static noises or whatever. The wiring was ripping apart after like a few weeks of use. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. But then I decided to get an Astro headset, but I didn't know which one to get. So it was between the A40 and the A10s. And the A10s obviously was the better price. Thought to, you know, give it a shot, and the headset's been phenomenal since. But as weird as it sounds, I am using a Razer controller with a Razer, not with a Razer. I'm using a Razer controller with an Astro headset. So that's probably why the controller's playing up. It's like, I don't like the Astro, get it away from me. I'm probably going to do a few more testing with this controller though, because I don't want to be paying near £100 just for a controller, you know. It's bloody ridiculous, man. Yeah, even my character's not even wanting to run anymore. She's like, nope, you can't make me run. Can't even make her walk, never mind run. Like, look, she's been walking like that. Why is she dragging her feet? I think that's the best way to describe it. She's like dragging her feet. Yeah, I'll have to take this controller apart, as I keep saying. See what's going on with it. See if I can twiddle around with a few things on the circuit board. Hopefully I don't blow myself up. I don't think I will, but so much is dodgy. But yeah, this controller is really nice. It's got padding at the back, but you know, after wear and tear, the padding can, you know, rip. Which is not nice. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the stream here. And see what's going on with things, you know. The first stream was intentional. I knew that I would be having issues with it because for the first time I tested out 720p 60, and I was about to say, what the hell, what happened tonight, Rose? I knew I would be having issues with it and stuff like that, but no, do I shoot your horse? But I shoot you, idiot. Is his horse down? I don't care. Have fun, Night Rose. A-hole. But yeah, as I was saying, first stream, intentionals, testing out 720p 60 to see how the stream handles the quality and stuff like that. With me being far away from my internet, not being wired or anything, I can understand my internet, you know, trying to keep up with the stream quality and stuff, trying to keep it stable. It lasted however long it lasted, and then the second stream seemed okay, but a few issues here and there with YouTube themselves. And then this stream has just been absolutely horrendous. I've not been able to play the game with the controller being the way it is. Hopefully I can get it fixed. If not, I'll be using a different controller. I may sound different. You may hear a lot of like clicky noises in the background, but I guess, you know, I have to put up with it until, you know, I get a new controller. I do want to let you all know though, I ain't too sure if I will be live streaming on Thursday. IRL stuff got planned. Friday, I can't guarantee it, but it would be nice for me to live stream on a Friday because that is when season 4 of chapter 4 Fortnite begins. And if I don't live stream on a Friday because I'm not able to, it'll be the first time that I've not been able to live stream a new season. So I'll keep you all updated through a community post on my Aidan Catch channel, so keep an eye out for a community post on Thursday or Friday. But yeah, IRL stuff happening, got stuff planned and that, got a ton of plans happening, and got issues with the controller and that, and it's just been a horrible day. I do need to probably take a few days rest as well, because as I've been saying, I fell down the stairs this morning. Absolutely horrible. And my whole body, I just feel like my whole body's just snapped in half. But yeah, as I said, I'll keep you all updated on Aidan Catch if there is a stream on Thursday or even Friday, as well as Saturday, Sunday, and well, I don't live stream on a Monday, so that's That's okay. I'm just thinking about it, chat. Just give me a second. Yeah, I don't think Sunday either, sadly. If I'm able to live stream Monday, I'll do a short stream for a little bit. And then, of course, a stream on Tuesday. And then more or less just get back into my normal stream schedule, you know, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. So, yeah, it all just depends. As I keep saying, I'll keep you all updated on Aidan Catch through a community post if I'm able to live stream or not. But I do appreciate each and every one of you for coming by, not only this live stream, but the other live streams that I did. Giving me feedback regarding to how the stream was, quality-wise, sound-wise, and everything else. I can pass that on to my friend, and then my friend can do whatever he wants to do with that information to then optimize the best ways that I can live stream for you all without any stutters, lags, frame rate issues, buffering, lagging, whatever the case may be. And then hopefully sooner or later you will see live streams change for the good. Instead of me live streaming through my PlayStation, I'll be live streaming through my laptop. I'll be able to do upcoming streams. I'll be able to do 1080p high quality streams. There'll be stream overlays such as like stream starting soon and be right back, or whatever words I want to have on there, and then stream ending or whatever. So yeah, a lot of things being planned, worked on behind the scenes, and hopefully one day the streams can be 10 times better than what they are now. But I do appreciate your love and support, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And I just want to say thank you to